If you're here because your mind doesn't feel as sharp as it used to, because you forget words mid-sentence, lose your train of thought, or walk into rooms with absolutely no idea why you went there, I want you to hear this first before anything else. You're not broken, and you're not alone. Brain fog in midlife can feel unsettling, sometimes even scary, especially when no one really talks about it openly or when it gets brushed off as just aging or you're just stressed. But here's the thing. This video isn't about fixing you. It's a calm place to land, a place to understand what's actually happening without the shame, without the panic, without someone telling you to just try harder. Brain fog doesn't show up the same way for everyone. For some women, it looks like forgetting simple, everyday words, like you know the word, it's right there, but your brain won't serve it up. Struggling to concentrate on things that used to be easy, rereading the same paragraph 3, 4, 5 times and still not absorbing it. Feeling mentally slower, like you're wading through water, that weird sense of being disconnected from your own thoughts. And honestly, for so many of us, the hardest part isn't even the fog itself, it's the quiet fear that comes with it. Is something actually wrong with me? Am I losing my edge? Why can't I think the way I used to? Those thoughts, they can feel heavier than the symptoms themselves. If you've been there, I see you, and I want you to know what you're experiencing makes complete sense. Here's what often doesn't get said clearly enough. Brain fog in midlife is contextual, not personal. It's not a character flaw. It's not you failing. Your brain is navigating all at once hormonal shifts that are real and measurable, long-term mental load, the invisible labor you've been carrying for years, chronic stress accumulation that doesn't just disappear, emotional caregiving for everyone around you, and honestly, just years of being on for other people. Let's talk hormones for a second, because this part matters. Estrogen plays a direct role in memory, focus, and verbal recall. It literally supports the connections in your brain. So when hormones start to fluctuate, especially during perimenopause and menopause, your brain can feel unfamiliar, like it's not responding the way it used to. And then add to that poor or disrupted sleep, which affects everything, constant responsibility with no real breaks, little to no true deep rest, it makes complete sense that clarity feels harder to access. This isn't a failure of willpower. This isn't you getting lazy. This is your nervous system asking for support. I need you to hear this clearly. Brain fog is not laziness, a lack of intelligence, a personal flaw, or proof that you're losing yourself. You are not regressing. You're not disappearing. You are adapting to a demanding season. And here's what breaks my heart. So many women blame themselves because we've been taught to push through, to override fatigue, to explain exhaustion as some kind of character issue, like if we just had more discipline, more motivation, we'd be fine. But midlife often requires a different pace, a different relationship with rest, a completely different definition of what productive even means. So instead of asking yourself, what's wrong with me? What if you tried asking, what has my brain been carrying for a really long time? Because brain fog, it can be information, a signal, a pause your body is asking for, not a punishment. You don't need to rush clarity back. You don't need to optimize yourself out of this. Sometimes the most supportive, most loving thing you can do is stop arguing with your tiredness, stop fighting the fog, and start asking, what if this is my body trying to tell me something? If this video felt familiar, if you found yourself nodding along, I'm really glad you found your way here. Brain Fog and Chill TV exists to offer calm, unfiltered conversations about midlife, the stuff nobody really talks about in honest ways. Not to pressure you to fix yourself, not to sell you some miracle solution, just to remind you you're not broken. You're navigating a real transition, and you absolutely don't have to do that alone. If this resonated, I'd love for you to subscribe. There's so much more we're going to talk about, all of it gentle, all of it real. Thanks for being here.